What up, Token Fans? Back with another video review, episode 16 of Bakuage Sentai BoonBoomger. In the debut of the Sixth Ranger. And I did like the episode. I like BoonBoomger. I like his character. He's quite cool, unique. But not as favorite, not as strong as Jeremy though for me. I'm comparing him to Jeremy because again, Kinoja's first season I watched from start to finish for a year. Every episode that came out. And I just like Jeremy because he's just got a fun personality. Oh, tall. Oh. He's just funny. And him being a storyteller was quite cool. I don't remember any character. One of my favourite episodes for his character. Yeah, because Kinoja was a great season with a good story. It wasn't perfect, but it was still a good season. A great cast, great story. Alright, I think that Kinoja the Spaceman takes place before the finale. As in before the it must take place after the Kyoja arc. But before I think it's when the character's on their way back to Planet Terra. Going back to Terra and stuff. I'm not sure though, because I didn't see Rackley's in the posters. And he's technically a 7th member. At least he's going to be having a big... Well, at least he's going to be part of the big group in next year. When Bakuage Sentai, BoonBoomger versus Osama Sentai, Kinoja. That's going to be a really interesting movie when it comes out next year. Or to Thai people versus Kins. I'm curious to see how much a Kinoja has actually changed in a year. Since time between filming and release are different. Kinoja's episodes were filmed months in advance. Usually with Super Sentai, episodes are filmed months in advance. But the year, and then midway will make later through this, and it's still early on in the season, but still, even when they're pretty ahead when the first episode releases. That's why once they return a year later in the production of the movies, that's when they're visually different. Because the actors do sometimes change their appearances from time. An example is Kin in the Kinoja in the Tokyo vs. Kyoja movie, where Daigo had short hair. It didn't look bad for what I seen, but I just liked the little longer hair more. But short hair is good too. I think it's kind of replicates that. Speaking of which, Kin doesn't even look like he's aged a day since Kyoja. I'm serious. He doesn't look. Last images I've seen, he looks exactly the same. He looks like he's not aged. It's been over 10 years. Damn. Does he know? Does he do the same routine as Hyuko Rocky? Rocky looks young for his age. Like, he looks like he's in his 30s or so, but he's in his 60s. So, yeah. I find that really interesting. So, again, after a year, actors can change their hairstyles. Shows like Bakuage, where Bakuage had spiky hair originally, but when he returned, did not have spiky hair. But he used the same more sequence footage. And kind of lazy. Well, these eyebrow actors change. I just go over the list and like remember what characters look like when they reappear in the crossover movies for the next season. I suppose BoonBoomger did not have a single cameo at the end of the season on the end of Kinoja. That's odd. I mean, sure, it wouldn't logically make sense, but since for Dumb Brothers, since they were just able to summon it. Since only other Sentai literally took place on Earth, but Kinoja was different. It was the only Sentai to take place on another planet for the entire season. I'm saying, that's what I'm trying to get. Yeah. But they could have just found a way. They don't explain it in the Baton Pass. I guess to see how Taiwa how the Baton Pass we handle with Taya. How would he do it? what will be unique about the Rampage on the next season. We'll just have to find out when we get more info. We got some of those leaks. Seems the suits will have some bit of hair on them. I don't know. Again, these are leaks. Hey, just want to see. Anyway, let's get to the episode. So the episode opens up with the gang just racing, just prepare the Big Bang Grand Prix, which who knows when. And I guess as the actors are in uniforms, that means they filmed that way in advance. Why would they be marketed in uniforms early on when they started the second lap, but they didn't wear it in the second lap? Obviously, we wear it in the final arc, but still, when you think about it, what the fuck were they thinking? Like, I should have felt like we'd be actually focused on the Big Bang Grand Prix. Okay. But why market them in those outfits if they know people are going to wear them right now? That's my complete idea. Why market the characters in those outfits? Why have the actors wear those outfits for promotions if the character's not going to wear them throughout the story, this specific part of the story? I just say that kind of bugs me. I'm sorry. Anyway, that's where the ISA will. That's where the ISA goes, and then you got to the nominee. After some type of speed, like lightning cut passes by them, they'll go all out, damaging the cars a bit. Who was that? In the investigation, we learned that this mysterious spin has the same type of energy as Bundario, as Boom equals Boom energy, or something like that. Basically, the vehicles, the Boom vehicles, the cars and stuff, the transportation devices. I actually found one specific on my site. I may buy tomorrow. We'll see. Always same energy because again, Bundario made them. But Bundario's not sure why if he actually made whoever has that signal. Wait, dickhead! My fatso! Wait, what was I? As they actually mentioned the signal from way back. From many episodes ago, actually. Not too many episodes ago. On episode 11, I think. 10 or 11. Basically, Cannonball's introduction. As episode 12 was the Go Onja crossover. Great episode. Engine Sentai, Go Onja! I'm not sure Toei has enough budget left for a crossover movie. At all. Like I said, it's quite surely used used up a lot of the budget for this season. But again, I feel like it's due to the two crossover movies. Though normally we get one versus movie, but Kinoja had two. Obviously, the second one was Obligation. The first one was Obligation. The second was to finish up a storyline that the Kinoja storyline, which is one of my favorite episodes. No, that shithead. I just wouldn't realize they never once met Cannonball. It's quite funny when you think about it, they not met Cannonball. Mm-hmm. I find that quite interesting. Because I met Mad Rex doing in Good Orange's debut episode, I think. Yeah, actually. No, wait, no, that was a different episode. Yeah, that was the previous episode they met him. I got the next up. I apologize. Get a book is way with someone. Something, a delivery or something. So, they waste no time introducing us to Ben Violet. Yeah, they waste no time. They don't even bother to try to shadow it. Sure, people spoil it, but like they don't even try to bother to hide the identity. Keep his. They didn't bother to keep his civilian face hidden for a bit. I'm just saying that's quite interesting. Normally, because of the Sixth Ranger, they always had to have some type of. They always kept mysterious and hidden for a bit before they reveal. Either a Sentai, either when it's suited, or civilian forms not hidden. It depends on what story they want to do. Like again, use Jeremy as an example. Before he debuted Spider Criminals, he appeared. The narrations don't count, but he did appear, kept his identity a bit of a mystery. By the end of the episode, his true identity has been revealed. His new true form has been revealed. Eventually became Spider Criminals, the Sixth Ranger. Now, I want to talk. Now, I've been talking about this for a while, but I'm not a big fan of the suit design for Violet. I'm sorry. I understand the idea, but I don't know. It's just I like the Bermuda suits more. The main five suits because I don't know, just something about them I like. but Violet suit, I don't know. I just don't like it. I'm sorry, I just don't like it. I do like the uniqueness of it. Send that like the helmet's unique. I don't know why. I'm sorry. I'm just not been a big fan of the suit, which is the opposite of. It's kind of the opposite of when BoonBoomger images were revealed. So again, the suit could grow on me, like the BoonBoomger helmets did. But we'll see as time goes on. Now, I'm able to do this more reviews tomorrow. Anyway, he has a partner who he calls BoonD. Wants to the guy wants to make a few stops around the way. I do like this introduction though. This makes this situation more unique compared to ones I'm more familiar. These ones I've seen. It makes him more quite unique to say the least. As he's a six. He's basically unique sometimes. As in, he's his own. Wow, it's hard to explain. Let's just wait to the end of the review so I can explain more. When it comes to me, theirs. Anyway, as you see him meeting all the BoonBoomgers in unique ways. Again, they're not trying to hide a civilian identity. Don't not like the Orion situation. Well, I'm talking about I don't know how good season, but still, Orion's face was more kept hidden. So he was kept hidden for his reveal. Super Mega Force Sewer. Sorry. Guy's actor recently got arrested for some drug abuse, I think. Yeah. I like Guy. He's a good character. So shame his actor did this. It's a shame, really. Do you think? I think Toy should. I think Toy's gonna be going all out in 2025. So you do a special anniversary thing for Super Sentai. Since again, Super Sentai came out in 1975. Around 50 or so years now, I think. So I wouldn't be surprised if they decided to do a Shingo Ranger movie. They did a Shin Kamen Rider movie a few years ago. And yeah, I think that came out in 2021. Oh, yeah, it came out in 2021, yeah. That's what his anniversary. Oh, what's his anniversary? I'm sure Super Sentai will do a. That's why Toys never tried to do a Shin Go Ranger movie. They probably plan to, though. They probably plan to do a Shin Go Ranger movie. I thought it'd be quite unique to tell the story. Properly tell the story and make us actually like these characters more than the original series. They could actually do what the original couldn't. They could actually revamp these characters for a modern audience. And not a modern audience, not like that one. No, I mean, like, for modern fans. Revamp these characters for new audiences as well, so sticking true to what made them unique, like in the original series. Plus, maybe they can make unique versions of the suits. You know, make the suits out of spandex instead of the original, instead of the material using the original one. That's just a guess. That's just everything I thought about. I'm just saying, everyone comes to, do you think they'll do a Shingo Major movie in the future? If they don't, then what the fuck is wrong with them? They did a Shin Kamen Rider movie. And we also, and Super Rider has Shin Ultraman. So it'd be perfect to run that out with a Shin Ultraman, with a Shin Super Sentai movie. Shin Go Ranger. Let's think of a plan way to tie in the second season, Jack, with Dick crossover. I'm just saying, Matt, they should do movie remakes of some of the older Sentai seasons. You know, I mean, there's the two they can remake the two Shitari Shinomori ones, the Marvel era ones. There's a lot of mistakes that were made in those series. Streamline them out to make more like a movie. I'm just saying, it'd be a unique idea. I'm fun little project to use modern audiences to use classic Sentai in a new way. But what do I know? I'm just a 23-year-old guy living in his parents' house. I know a $1 billion corporation, so what would I know? I find it weird that I'm actually coming up with some good, interesting ideas that make them money. I'm serious. I don't know why. These are interesting ideas. They can work. Sure, I'm not genius or anything. I just had the idea concept. They can actually execute it and work it differently. Like I say, if they do this, they could make a lot of money. Like with a prequel anniversary, they could actually have to make the chance actually use powers of past cures. You know, and not totally change overs, but give the unique stuff, give the others some unique looks that represent that season. That way, it's more of a bit. That way, it works with its own style. Seriously, that can make them more freaking money. Don't think about it. Ugh. Come on, Bandai. Toei Bandai, come on. We need you to come up to actually execute these ideas. It's good. And say use the ideas you have with Gonkaiger and work them into the prequel franchise. It'd be pretty interesting to see older versions of the cures. Again, on continuity, but this could be his own timeline. Like you see older versions of the characters, not where their lives out now. Like with the Mirai Day sequel. I should actually get to watch my own Sky prequel soon so I can be more familiar with it when the movie comes out, when the series comes out. I think it comes out in January. So I'm going to give it a watch as soon as I can. Anyway. I mean, Tyler's the last one to meet this guy. So, He's intrigued by the BoonBoomgers. Well, it's a bit of a disappointment. Man decides to leave and says his name is Sakito Homura. And Bundario recognizes what he's holding, the BoonBoom controller. Yes, a controller. I don't fucking know why, okay? Yeah, that's another bit I want to talk about. I want to rant about, but we'll say that. Anyway, Homer shows up as Violet, and we actually know he's called. I know he's called a cleaner. So we'll do some specific unique types of jobs. And just he got a purple streak in his hair. It's weird that 3 years in a row, Sentai has given their characters color streaks in their hair. Even though they did that with Gira last year, and Yama for the first half for a time skip. A time skip was a unique idea for Sentai, but sadly didn't execute it properly. And made it kind of unnecessary. So, if you ever want to do a time skip in the series, you got to make it work, execute it properly, show what the characters are doing now for the first half of the episode, and end it on a cliffhanger. The scene all destroyed. That's a good way to time skip. Show how much characters change in a year, so keeping their personalities the same more. That's all. Like, I'm going to use One Piece as an example because the characters grew stronger over 2 years. Look different. But it's still kind of the same, but the show, you can tell they've matured a bit. But, Gimmer has matured a bit. He's become a competent leader. Alright, Kinojo is a good season. If you've not seen it, I recommend you go watch it. It is good. Or just check out my yearly review on it. My review of all episodes of the year. I don't really make playlists of my videos. I don't really make playlists of my videos. So, you might have to make one yourself if you're interested. Anyway. Remember, so Homer has what they want. What he Hannibal wants, a sword. A very powerful sword. That's what. Judging by dialogue, seems Homer did not know that those five were the BoonBoomgers, or that they were BoonBoomgers on Earth in the first place. So why is he here? Actually, they were going to fight him in this episode, but no, he's not like that. Interesting. And just like my Backs, Homer and Bundi, as he calls him, who's like Bandario, do a Batman. Yeah, I'm gonna call every time someone disappears when their backs turn when the character's back's turned. I'm gonna call a Batman because Batman does that a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a Batman. I know a lot of ninjas and stuff have done that, but again, Batman's more well known, so I'm calling it a Batman. Anyway, and he summoned a monster out of that sword, which is powerful. Anyway, the young man from Moldavia that the BoonBoom controller was created by Moldavia did create the BoonBoom controller, but it was hard to control, so he just trashed it. Why he regrets that? Well, how did human get on it? I mean, that Sakito Homura disappeared 10 years ago, but it could be a coincidence. I mean, they have the same name, but you know. Alright, Yundi's voice sounds familiar. I don't know why, but I swear I heard that voice somewhere before. I should look up his voice act. I should look up Yundi and see who he's voiced by. Anyway, so the monster starts attacking as the Bumbo just transforms to face him. I like how they do the roll call here. They roll call while fighting. Of course, not the first time Sentai has done that, but I do like how they use these effects when the timer always says Bakuage Sentai, and the other Bumbo will just speed up to come up by him to do their pose and say BoonBoomger, something like that. They made it unique in this episode. So, yeah, not the first time Sentai's done this, but they made it a little unique. So, well, the Boomer is faced up against this Ultra Monster, but it's too strong. That's when they kind of helped. Kind of. It's weird. Homer shows up. Yo, basically all you want because he has chaos. He knows where the chaos is. Not because he wants to stop it, because he's a guy suck up for chaos. As you see how he transforms. Basically, the Bumble controller says, Boom! Boom, boom! Boom, boom, boom! Boom. I just realized it sounds like pew, 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 like with guns. Like how a child does guns. Or you're in an arcade game. That is quite clever. That's kind of clever. As easy as reprogrammed. As we don't get a proper transformation sequence like the others, but this episode we will see it, but not this episode. That's pretty cool effect. I want to talk about the transformations. Why is it a fucking game controller? I'm sorry, but why a controller? It has nothing to do with cars. Like, sure, there are driving games, but they don't use controllers. They use steering wheel type game controllers where you drive like you're actually driving a car and stuff. So I don't get why a controller. That does not make any sense. They could have like me a hat, one of those sticks and stuff for brakes, or make a pedal or something. I don't fucking know, but or they could have just had to use a key, like you started make the design like an edge and use a key to transform. Why a controller? I'm sorry, but unless I get an explanation, I'm not gonna fucking sit here. I'm not really happy with that. It's a weird choice to make the transmission device a fucking controller. I wouldn't care much if this guy wasn't a vehicle themed character. Now, if David was part of his personality, it's not. Game is not part of his personality, as far as I know. So it's just a weird choice. Hey. But anyway, BoonBoomger does a good job facing off against the old monster just by focusing on a single spot. When she defeats him. Really cool. Pretty cool. Can't live up also made himself known to the BoonBoomgers. I want to realize why he's on this planet in the first place. Basically, to meet the one who created the controller. Basically, Bundario, as a BD shows himself. Bundario knows him as Diesel, BD. His own rival to the Big Bang Grand Prix. Interesting. What do they want? We'll see the next episode. As the episode ends. Next time, more BoonBoomger. I cannot wait for the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy my content, please. If I want to see more, subscribe to the channel. Should be always because we try. I don't know. I might be doing a video tomorrow, just by judging if it's late. Only 12:26, but depends on when this uploads. We'll see. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys either tomorrow or later. Sayonara.